Hi, welcome back to another beer review. Tonight we've got a beer from Brutal Brewing, and it is a can of PistonHead Dry Hopped Lager, or Flat Tire is the title they're giving to this one. So PistonHead Flat Tire Dry Hop Lager, coming in at 4.5% ABV, brewed with mosaic hops. It's a fully pressurized flavour, a lager from Brutal Brewing, flat tire, dry hops, Centennial, Magnum and Mosaic, malt, Pilsner, Mushner, light caramel. It gives you plenty of information on the can, which is always quite good. Important information with hints of tropical fruit and citrus. PistonHead Flat Tire features an aromatic, balanced, pleasant bitterness. Naturally carbonated, a lager that pours smoothly without an overinflated head. Overinflated tire, like it. So yes, I've gone for a craft beer this time around, so I thought we'll try it. Little can, little 330ml can, 4.5% ABV as I said. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Lovely. So there is your PistonHead Flat Tire Dry Hop Lager. Loads of carbonation, massive levels of carbonation. Look at all those bubbles. That's a lively one. Loads of life in it. It's a slightly hazy lager. Slightly hazy. Not massively filtered. It's good looking beer. It's kept a one finger white head. Looks very nice. Nice kind of straw coloured looking lager. I like the fact there's a haze on it. A haze to me says quality. But we'll see. Let's get a nose. Certainly a tropical nose on it. Give it a bit of a wriggle. Wake that up again. Bit of grapefruit. It's got some citrus notes, which I suppose is quite common with lagers. There's a bit of grapefruit. Maybe a bit of mango. Smells quite nice. Reminds me of an IPA kind of smell. Let's get a taste. Cheers. Quite hoppy. Has quite a fresh kind of a citrusy taste initially, and then the hops take over quite quickly on this one. It's got a nice citrusy, slightly tropical taste initially to it. It's quite nice, that. I've had the PistonHead do, I think they've got 3 beers in their range. They have this one, which is the dry hopped one lager called Flat Tire. They have a custom lager, which is just a plain black can, and they do one in a bronze kind of looking can. I think it's just called the Amber. I think it might be called Amber. I'm not 100% sure. I've not had that one. But it's just like an amber lager. But yeah, this is quite pleasant. It's very well made. It's nicely made. I love the fact that that's kind of a cloudy kind of slightly unfiltered, slightly hazy lager. Great levels of carbonation. This bubble's still roaring up here. It's maintained a head. Nice tropical fruit on the aroma. You get a little bit of that tropical fruit on the taste initially. Maybe a little bit of malt, not much. And then it's quite nice hoppy finish to it, a nice hoppy back end to it. It's nice. It's a good lager. Very refreshing. Very refreshing. Brewed with Mosaic hops and Centennial and Magnum. It says it's a light caramel within the malt. You don't get much of the malt. It's all about a kind of the fruity arrival, and then the hops on the back end. But it's pleasant. It is nice. It is nice. As far as lagers go, that's very good. That's very good. That's well out there. Very much. There's a lot different from your mass-produced, readily available lagers. You can get this readily available. It's all over the place now. You can get this in most supermarkets, and you can actually buy it in multi-packs now. You can get packs of it for about 12 cans. It's not cheap though. It's not cheap, this stuff. You're looking at sort of the best part of sort of between £1.50 and £2 for a can of this stuff. And I mean, that's a little dinky can. That's my only problem with a lot of these craft breweries, particularly ones like this, who are clearly doing quite well for themselves and are distributing their product all over the place. It's a good lager. Don't get me wrong, it is good, but you know, for £2 a can, that size, doesn't really make much sense in the long run to keep buying it. You know, when you can get like 20 big cans of other lager brands for like a tenner, there really is no competition. This stuff is good, but is it good enough for me to turn my back on getting a massive pack of Fosters or something? Honestly, I think the answer is no. Don't get me wrong, I would probably buy this again. I'm enjoying it. It's lovely, but I just don't quite think you're getting value for money with it. And I understand these craft breweries, they have to start off somewhere. They have to charge a bit of money to get their product out there. But when you're doing all right for yourselves, like these guys are, I kind of think surely the price should start going down a little bit. You know, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of how it works. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be. But when you're paying nearly £2 for a little can of lager, something's not right there. You know, especially when you can get it in most supermarkets now. I think surely they should be able to afford to start knocking it down a little bit. Yeah, good lager though. It's nice. I've enjoyed this. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because it's very nice. As far as lager go, it's lovely. It's got a bit of complexity to it. Lovely aroma to it. Lovely fresh taste to it. A nice bit of hoppy finish to it. It's really good. It's very well made. It's good. A solid 8 out of 10 from me for PistonHead's flat tire. But I've gone on a little bit of a rant about the craft brewing industry as a whole, I'm afraid. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for PistonHead. Go try it, see what you think. I might be in a bit of a miserable git going on about the price of this stuff. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just a bit old-fashioned. But, yeah, nice beer. Go out, give it a try. And, yeah, leave your comments below. Let me know what you're drinking. I'm going to be doing another couple of craft beer reviews. And, yeah, they'll be up here pretty soon. All right, so I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.